After the disaster in Battle of Mohacs in 1687, the Ottoman Empire suffered several major defeats at war with the Holy League, which significantly contributed to development of the crisis that resulted with the deposition of Sultan Mehmed IV to advance into Ottoman territory. The Holy League decided to use this crisis to attack the Ottoman Empire. One of the main goals was the capture of Belgrade, one of the strongest Ottoman strongholds in Europe at that time. The Holy League's forces advanced toward Belgrade from two directions: along the river Sava under Emperor Leopold I, and along the river Danube under Elector Maximilian II Emmanuel. Yegan Osman, leading the Ottoman forces, initially moved from Belgrade to Zabak and Grudiska to prevent Leopold's army from crossing the Sava. Hasan Pasha remained in Belgrade awaiting Rinth. However, upon learning that Leopold's army had crossed the Sava, Yegan Osman returned to Belgrade. The Holy League army under the command of Maximilian II Emmanuel and Prince Eugene of Savoy reached 34,000, including 7,000 Bavarians and 5,000 German soldiers. The Ottoman army under the command of Yegan Osman, 25,000 to 30,000 soldiers. On July 30, 1688, Maximilian began moving his forces by capturing an Ottoman outpost near Title. Yegan Osman positioned his troops around Belgrade to prevent the escape of its garrison and, supported by the Christian population of Ottoman Serbia, Maximilian's forces landed on Ada Ciganlija, a river island near Belgrade, and positioned pontoon bridges. On August 7, 500 Austrian soldiers crossed under artillery fire and established a foothold, soon joined by 10,000 supporting forces. Despite attacks from Yegan Osman, the Austrians gained ground and besieged Belgrade for nearly a month. On August 10th, Yegan Osman rejected an offer from Emperor Leopold I to switch sides, demanding all of Slavonia and Bosnia instead. On September 6, Maximilian ordered an assault on Belgrade after rejecting an offer of surrender. Despite initial hesitation, captured the city, losing 4,000 men, while the Turks lost 5,000. The fall of a fortified and important city like Belgrade negatively affected the rest of the Ottoman cities in the region, and morale was low. The doors were open to the Holy League, which did not miss an opportunity. After Belgrade, the Crusader army conquered the cities of Smederevo and Golubak and penetrated the lands of the Serbs until it reached the city of Niš in 1689. After seizing the city of Niš, the road became open to the city of Sofia, and then the city of Aydın. The Ottoman Sultan Suleiman, too, decided to lead the Ottoman army himself. But when he arrived with his army to the city of Sofia, he learned that Niš had fallen into the hands of the Holy League. There was unrest in the army, and signs of disobedience appeared, so the Sultan returned to Istanbul, ignoring the Austrian advance. As soon as he returned to the capital, the Sheikh of Islam began advising him to appoint Fadıl Mustafa Pasha as the Grand Vizier, as he was from the Albanian Kaprulu family, known for its strength, strictness, and wise leadership of the state. The Sultan accepted the opinion of the Sheikh of Islam and appointed Fadıl Mustafa Pasha as Grand Vizier in 1689. This move changed the balance of the war. The new Grand Vizier Fadıl Mustafa Pasha began to take measures to regain control of the state. The first thing he did was cancel the unfair taxes that were imposed on the people. After that, he dismissed the Janissary leaders and prevented them from interfering in political affairs. After ensuring the stability of the internal front, he started gathering troops in Aydın to lead them himself. While he was gathering the army, something happened that was considered a rescue for the Ottoman Empire. France declared war on Austria, starting the 9 Years' War. This forced the Habsburg monarchy to leave the Ottoman front and redirect the bulk of their army towards the Rhine to repel the French attack. This made it very easy for the Ottoman army. Under the leadership of the Grand Vizier Fadıl Mustafa Pasha, they were able to regain the cities of Niš, Golubok, Smederevo. Belgrade was then recaptured by the Ottomans in November 1690. However, winter came, so the Grand Vizier Fadıl Mustafa Pasha returned to the capital victorious after regaining some lost lands in Serbia. He began preparing for a second campaign to reclaim Hungary. However, Sultan Suleiman II died in June 1691, and because he had no son, his brother Sultan Ahmed II became the new sultan